So welcome if you're new here to episode 4 of the Hunter X RimWorld series, where we're playing as Hunter X Hunter's main character Gon. He's decent at melee, plants, and animals, and in the last episode we turned him into a Death Knight, which gives him a lot of cool abilities. In this series we're doing kind of a challenge thing where we only build on the water, as in Gon's hometown it was kind of on an island. It does take quite a while to build stuff though, as we have to build everything on docks, and if we want to build more advanced buildings like this machining table over here, we have to make more sturdy sandstone bridges, which cost more materials and takes longer to build. In the northwest over here we got quite a large construction project going on where we're going to build 3 steel high-tech research benches, which will dramatically improve our research speeds. We're only going to focus on building 1 for now, and in order to even build 1 we need 10 components, which we only have 1 component right now in our stockpile. There's still a few compacted machinery on the map. There's a couple to the southeast, and there's one over here to the southwest. There may be more deeper into this mountain. We'll find out once Cheesus mines into it, and it looks like actually that was the case. As Cheesus was mining out some of the slate, we did strike some more compacted machinery. There's one back here. There could actually be more too, and yep, it appears there is more. Now unfortunately Cheesus did only get 1 component from that compacted machinery. That's a bit unlucky. Apparently he's only getting 79% mining yield, and I guess merciless difficulty makes it so you get only 80% mining yield, so I guess that's why, because ordinarily there should be 2 components and potentially 3 in each of these compacted machinery, and Cheesus has decent mining skill. And okay, there's another one back here. We actually might end up getting enough components for this to make the high-tech research bench. One thing you also may notice around the base is we have a ton of these Arctic fox bodies, and there's even more around the map. At the end of the last episode we got invaded by a huge manhunting pack of foxes, and we're gonna be able to skin these things for a ton of meat and leather. And actually outside it's only 7 degrees, so all the fox bodies are frozen, meaning they're not gonna go bad. But say we get like a random heat wave or something, or say like winter ends and we still have more meat, it's gonna start going bad. And our crops will start growing in the spring, but they're not gonna grow right away, so we're gonna need some of this meat to last us through the winter and into spring. Because of that, I think we should start building a refrigerator, as we do have power now. I think we're just going to add it on to our main recreation area. This is like our eating / rec room, which we don't currently have any recreational activities in it. Besides, we do have, I guess, a wooden chess table, which by the way, we only have 1 stool for that. Let's plop another one down in there so people can play chess against each other. But yeah, this refrigerator might need to be quite large, and yeah, it's going to cost 612 wood just to make that type of dock. It is not cheap building on the water. Also, one thing to note is this is increasing our wealth. Like, the game thinks that our base is stronger now because we're investing this much materials into it. And actually, maybe let's make it a little bit smaller for now. It seems about good. That's a huge refrigerator. Well, I guess it's not as big as it looks because we do have to wall it in. But yeah, if you look at our wealth right now, we're at 437k, and a lot of that's actually from buildings. Our building wealth is tied up with our item wealth, and you don't want a lot of wealth because that makes it so enemy raiders are going to be stronger, and negative events in general that happen are going to be more negative, I guess. And we got another manhunting pack, this time of Arctic coyotes. This time though, fortunately we will have some help. There is a arcane goods trader here from Albanda, and these guys should be able to take on these coyotes for us. I don't think we actually have to do anything here. And yeah, everyone's currently asleep, but the Arctic goods trader is actually gonna be fighting these guys, and some of these guys actually might get killed, which could be kind of cool. They do have some decent weapons and stuff and some decent gear. And Merlin's down. There's just so many coyotes, and they're just kind of overwhelming this goods trader. And it looks like Benny the Gatherer's down, Cat's down as well, and they dropped some decent stuff like this elephant bow, which is enchanted by the way. Its market value is 1250. This steel warhammer as well, an auto pistol, wooden warhammer, some silver, some medicine, all really good stuff that actually worked out really well for us. So we're in, I think, the middle of winter now. There's a ton of snow out, and we got visited by a couple Thrumbofur actually, which if we could take these things down, they drop a ton of nice stuff. Meat, furs, and the horn sells for a lot as well. Since Gon's a brawler, he's not gonna like what we're about to do, which is we're gonna make him take on these Thrumbofur. And yeah, he's no good with a ranged weapon. He is 0 in shooting. Okay, this is actually going to be a bit harder than I originally had thought. There we go, we finally tagged it, and yeah, both the Thrumbofur are now chasing him. There we go, he tagged 3 for 3 actually in a row, 4 for 4. Wow, 5 for 5 actually. The Thrumbo just shrugged that shot off. And yeah, he's actually hitting shots as long as we just kind of keep an open area. His mood is going down because he has a ranged weapon, but hopefully he won't have a mental breakdown by the time we can take on both these Thrumbos. The reason why we have to have Gon do this is because he's a jogger, and he's the only one that can mount this Timberwolf, which by the way, we did tame up this Timberwolf so that we can now mount it. He's the only one that can outrun these Thrumbos because he's a jogger, and without that trait, if someone just simply mounts the Timberwolf, they're not going to be quick enough, and actually these Thrumbos are getting too close. We have to turn off run and gun for a second because while they are run and gunning, they do lose, I think it's 10% movement speed. We can turn it back on again. And yeah, this Thrumbo is not injured at all, so it's moving really quick. This one's slowing down because we tagged it a bunch of times and it's probably like, I don't know, one of its legs are wounded or something. Oh man, that's getting a bit too close for comfort. Let's turn off run and gun for a bit more. And yeah, we managed to tag both of them a few times. I think gun can just permanently have run and gun on now. I don't think... Okay, wait, we got a slaver coming. This could actually be really good. We could kite these Thrumbos to the slaver. We kited one of the Thrumbos up to the slaver. Unfortunately, the other one de-aggroed. And I'm kind of hoping the Thrumbo takes out some of these slavers. Chuck is actually getting absolutely destroyed by friendly fire, I think. And the Thrumbo's burning. What the heck? He's launching like grenades or I don't know. Wait. What happened to the Thrumbo? Okay, so it died over here, apparently. That was weird. The body kind of like teleported or something. And here's the other Thrumbo, which is attacking Purr, who had a mental breakdown. That's not good. Don't attack Purr. Don't kill him. Okay, wait, Purr didn't get killed. Okay, the Thrumbo knocked out Purr. Thankfully didn't kill him. And now it's back on to Gon, who is going to kite it to the slavers. This does seem a little bit sketchy, though. Or, okay, it was running, and then, wait, what just happened? It teleported. I think one of them has an ability that, like, will teleport things. That's definitely an ability in this game. And, that's unfortunate. I kind of wish Mushinto just dropped an incendiary launcher in the middle of all these guys and took out a few of them so we could potentially loot them for their stuff. And, oh no, the slaver's actually leaving. We did not get a chance to trade with them. That was quick. They just entered and left. On the bright side, after all that, we got a male psychic suit, so all our male colonists, which, yeah, we do have a ton of male colonists, they're all going to be more happy for a few days. We ended up butchering all the coyotes for a ton of meat, and actually some of this is Thrumbo meat. I think a lot of this is actually Thrumbo meat. Thrumos drop a ton of meat. We also did end up getting a couple of Thrumbo horns, and actually, we're going to have Gon use one of the Thrumbo horns as it's a really good melee weapon. It does 10.5 DPS with 41% armor pen, compared to his steel warhammer he was using, which only does about 6.9 DPS and 27% armor pen. On second thought though, the Thrumbo horn actually does have a market value of $800, and if we keep that in our base, it's going to increase our wealth by quite a lot. So I don't know if we want to keep these things around. We just might try to sell them off. Off of skinning the Thrumbos, we also did get a bunch of this Thrumbofur, 155 of it, and this stuff's really nice. We can turn it into clothing, and it provides a ton of sharp protection, as well as it does provide a ton of insulation to the cold, and apparently it is also very beautiful. If we were to make it into like an armchair or something, which I mean, maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should make a Thrumbofur armchair. The market value of that would be 1600, and that's not taking into account if it's like a good one or not. And Big Red does have 14 construction, so I think he's gonna be able to make a pretty decent one. On second thought, we're gonna do a little experiment. Now it takes 40 Thrumbofur for a Thrumbofur t-shirt, and per is 10 crafting. We'll see what kind of quality you can get with this. And okay, he wants to wear it. He unfortunately did make a normal one, and wait, he made Thrumbofur pants as well. I think I forgot how to do that, but apparently the pants turned out normal as well. But with Per's 10 crafting skill, there's a 40% chance it turned out normal, 43% chance it turns out good, and 12% chance it turned out excellent. So we got kind of unlucky there. We got normal rolls on both the pants and the leggings. Their value's not terrible though. Like the t-shirt value's at 565, and the pants also do value at 565. I think they take the same amount of leather to make. So yeah, apparently we did actually get 40 extra Thrumbofur from butchering up those Thrumbos, and we still do have 115 left over. With that last 115 Thrumbofur, we're gonna have Big Red make it into a Thrumbofur armchair, and we're gonna test out to see if this is more lucrative. He does have 3 extra skill with construction, and so this Thrumbofur armchair should definitely be higher quality. Also, one small thing to note about Big Red is he does have the trait Staggeringly Ugly, and I installed a mod that kind of rebalances some of the worst traits. Since he's so ugly, he gets -2 beauty, but to make up for his ugliness, he works harder, and so he gets 15% extra global work speed. It's not obviously like a huge deal, and I don't know if anyone else gets any bonuses. Actually, this one, Chemical Fascination, Dorian gets an extra 3 medical, 3 plants, which does not help him. He originally had 0 plants and 2 medical, and yeah, no one else has any traits that were rebalanced by the mod, but I do think it's kind of a cool mod, and it like makes sense that if you're super ugly, you'd work harder. I mean, that's my mentality. Like, I feel like I'm pretty ugly and I have to work harder. And wow, yeah, Big Red made an excellent Thrumbofur armchair. Which oh yep, the value of that's 2,400 almost. Okay, we're definitely doing that from now on. Over here we also have a bunch of extra leather. The coyotes all drop this Wolfskin, which it's decent beauty, 170%, but it does offer really good protection, 102%. The fox fur, however, does less protection, but it's more beautiful, so this is gonna be better to make armchairs out of. And actually Gon was gonna try to build one of these armchairs. We don't want that, so I installed this quality builder mod, and it's gonna make it so only our best builder is gonna work on this armchair. With the Wolfskin, we're gonna make jackets out of it, and Per actually ended up making an excellent one. That was pretty lucky, and this has a value of 355 bucks. I think we're gonna keep it though, because it provides really good insulation against the cold and provides good sharp protection. I think we'll give it to Gon maybe. A bit less insulation than his parka, but way more armor. So yeah, let's give him that. So Big Red finished building both the other fox fur armchairs. This one was excellent, which has a value of 655, and this good one has a value of 545. We were gonna go on a trade mission up to Historian's Hamlet, but it takes quite a while to move anywhere on the road. Being that it is winter and there's snow on the road, apparently movement difficulty is 1.5, and it's going to take forever to get up there. Forever is in like probably like a day, which isn't that bad, but I've been thinking if they don't have anything at Historian's Hamlet, then we want to go down to like Abandomaka way over here or Town on the Plateau, and we want to trade with those guys. And it's going to be pretty much impossible to get over there during the winter. For now though, we do have a couple of quests that we can accept. This one, Gargantuan Monument. We have to make a giant monument, 16 by 11, and it's going to cost 670 wood. We also have to use 392 sandstone blocks, which we have tons of those. Whenever Big Red's not building, he's just been crafting up sandstone blocks, and we have 1,310 over here. So yeah, it's gonna be no problem. We'll build it way over here to the left of our base where the river meets the sea, and this will be kind of like a lighthouse type of thing, or I don't know, something like that. This project's taking quite a while, and oh no, Big Red is now in a daze. Big Red being in a mental breakdown is gonna make that take even longer because he's our main builder. We did, however, have this other quest, Prisoner Rosa, and I'm not sure if we want to do this one, but we will do Compensated Battle. We're gonna get raided by 2 groups of Scions from the Red Faith, and they're gonna have 10 troops. They will send someone to help us out though, and hopefully that person's gonna be good at combat. And oh yeah, Caskel the Shipcracker is freaking strong. This guy has a bio-coated catapract armor, which gives him 120% protection to everything that's not the head. His head protection is not that good though. He's only wearing this cloth toque that gives 8%, and all of his stuff is locked in. This catapract armor is bio-coated, so it's not like we can knock him out and steal it from him. Same with his charge lance, it's also bio-coated. I would like to give him over Gon's helmet, but yeah, we can't change out the cloth toque. It's locked. He's got 10 shooting and melee, and along with his charge lance, which is a really decent sniper rifle, him and Gon should hopefully be able to take out these raiders. And actually, now I think about it, if we accept this quest, Prisoner Rosa, they will send another person to help us. This quest sends 2 mech clusters at us of 2.2 times size, so they're going to be a bit bigger, but since we're going to have 2 extra fighters, we might be able to do it. The fighter they sent us is this girl Ionina, who's a melee fighter, and she has a bio-coated mono sword, which is a really good melee weapon. 92% armor pen on this thing with 14 DPS. That's really high. Her armor is not super amazing or anything. It's some steel plate armor, which is decent, 65% protection. Again, she doesn't have a good helmet, only a toque, but then she has a shield belt, which will absorb a good amount of range projectiles. On top of sending us this fighter, they also send us this Prisoner Rosa, who we have to keep prisoner for 15 days. After 15 days, apparently a shuttle is going to arrive to collect her. However, she only has 10 resist, so we might actually be able to get her to join us. And she's really decent. She's psionic, so she has special psionic abilities, and she's really good at melee. She's got a burning passion for it, and psionic is all about melee. She gets more melee dodge chance and more melee hit chance, so she'd be an awesome melee fighter if she were to join us. So yeah, things are about to get a little bit crazy here. We got 2 quests going on. We're gonna get 2 mech clusters and 2 raids coming in really soon, and we finally got the monument completed. Big Red ended up snapping out of it, which gave us 200 silver and this side trainer for blinding pulse. Now Anna has 2 abilities, which unfortunately she cannot use yet. She needs the Esquire title to be able to use this though. That is her next title though, and she might actually get that after we complete one of these other quests. And okay, we're getting raided, and it looks like the raiders are actually gonna walk right through these turrets, which is awesome. If they hit this power cell, then they could end up blowing up the turrets, which I don't know if I want them. Okay, wait, yeah, that might be it for them. This thing's gonna blow up. Yep, that's it for the turrets. Samson actually got knocked out off of that though, and Olga got killed, so the turrets did do something. And here they come. We don't really have any great defense system set up. Chili actually has the elephant bow. He can heal and use his bow, and we're also gonna have Gon drop this grave blade on these guys, his ult, and we're gonna hope that hits. It hit Omris actually twice, and we're gonna have Gon just charge it, I think. Maybe we're gonna have him charge it and use Wave of Fear, and Caskel got hit. gonna have Chili drop a heal on him. Wait, Chili already used heal. And we dropped a Wave of Fear on these guys. Some of these guys are fleeing, and wait, they're all running actually. Is that because of Wave of Fear? Or is that because of just they're running, like they've had enough casualties? I don't know, either way, we're gonna try to chase down Exile. Oh, and actually someone tagged him. Oh, and we're getting raided yet again. Well, they did say they'd come soon after. I didn't know it'd be this soon after. Thankfully, we do have Chili's heal. If we didn't have that ability, I think we'd be screwed here. He's down to 50 mana, and actually, he's up to level 9 now. He has 3 points available because he's just been using that heal so much. We leveled up heal efficiency, so heal costs 21% less. We can also make it so his heal will heal more wounds. The base amount is 3. Let's do 1 in heal versatility for 2 extra wounds. So we'll now heal 5 wounds, and the base amount heal restores 8 health, and then with heal power times 3, that will be 14 health per wound. There's a group of raiders coming in from the same side as the other raiders, but then there's another one coming in from the north. I'm thinking we're definitely going to want to focus down this one that's coming in from the north first, as they are closer. And why are these guys not firing at us? I'm not sure what they're doing exactly, but they're not firing at us. They're just kind of taking it. And this guy actually turned around, Kika or whatever your name is. And there we go. Oh, they were trying to group up. Now they're beginning their assault. We'll back off a little bit. We don't have any cover out here. Don's kind of getting tagged. Can we get Chili to drop him a heal? Yep, we got him on a heal. Let's get Costco over here, and we'll have him start sniping at these guys. His sniper rifle. Oh yeah, he tagged bats. Yeah, Costco is our main dude who is going to be doing work. And what is this over here? Is this a trader actually? I didn't even notice this. We got a trader coming in who had an elephant spear. That guy got killed and he dropped his spear. We'll take that later. And Huntsman's going in, and Huntsman's down. He dropped 240 silver as well. That's awesome. Apparently that wasn't trader. I don't know where those two guys came from, but they don't have any backup. What we do have is another group of raiders in the southeast corner of our map. So after we take on these two groups, we're gonna have to deal with those guys too. Yeah, let's just get Costco up here in the front, and we're just gonna have him tank. His armor's just way better than Gon's. If he gets hit in the head, we can just heal him. Hopefully he just doesn't get like hit in the head too hard, I guess. Oh, Chili's getting tagged in the back over here. And okay, these guys are running. Stiller well, Stiller's dead. And off of that, Anna actually got a title gain. We got one of the quests done, and Costco is leaving us. And here the raiders come. We got Ionita out here who's gonna tank, and we're gonna try to two-man Sammy. Let's get Chili out here too. Ionita got tagged actually already. And what is Rin doing? Rin's casting something. Rin is a necromancer. Oh no. I don't know what Rin was casting, but we took out Rin, and oh crap, Anna over here. Oh no, Donkey won. Oh no, Buttercup got shot to death through the door. I don't know who left the door open, but RIP our pug. Okay, we're just gonna send Gon out here, and he's just gonna have to do work on these guys. We got Ionina out here too. Let's send Ionina out. We don't really need her to survive, I don't think. Pretty sure she can die, and we'll still get the quest done. Ionina, just go attack those guys. Let's chase down. I guess they're running now. We're gonna have Gon chase down Enrique, who, by the way, I think is a magic user. Hopefully we can knock him out. He does have a assault rifle as well, which we'd like to take that from him. And yeah, we stunned Enrique, and unfortunately killed Enrique. He did have an assault rifle though, so we'll take that. Overall, that could have been way worse. And before we get into what exactly we gained from those raids, because we actually did gain some stuff, and oh crap. Gon was hunting some Ibex does, and they revenged. And he was actually kind of low already. Can he lifesteal quick enough? Okay, he was able to take on both the does, and before Gon pissed off both those Ibex does, what I was about to get at is Dorian had inspired recruitment, so anyone he talked to would join us, and Rosa didn't have much resist anyways, so it wasn't a huge deal. But Dorian talked to Rosa, and she ended up joining us. Now, the only issue is that though she did join us, we lost relation with the Purple Imperium. Thankfully, they are still neutral though, so we can still do quests for them. And we now got the Psionic user Rosa, who apparently has all of her abilities, even her ultimate. And what's this? Rosa was just a disguise name, and she was wearing a wig. Her real name was Killua Zoldyck, heir to the infamous Zoldyck family of assassins. I didn't alter Rosa's skill set in any way, but I thought it would be so perfect for Killua, as he is a melee fighter and he uses tons of lightning abilities. So yeah, Psionic, lightning, like it was just too perfect, so I had to change name and gender. Actually, Killua is now a male. Unfortunately, I couldn't change his age, so he's 41 now, even though in the anime he was like 12. But yeah, he has a ton of cool lightning abilities, which we'll be showcasing in the next episode, as I think this is a perfect place to stop. With that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.